Welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I am your host, Conrad Cushman, and we are here to review the United Kingdom Championship NXT special. Now, before we get into this, guys, do me a favor. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like. Also, if you like the channel and the content we provide, make sure you subscribe to the channel afterwards. And if you don't want to miss a video, make sure you click that notification button right away. Now, let's talk about this event in total, guys. These UK shows have a different vibe to them. They feel very different. And this one, and I'm gonna talk about day one a little bit, but Royal Albert Hall is different. It looks different. It has a different feel, and that's what makes these shows special, in my opinion, for the WWE/NXT brand. And I really think that it puts an extra emphasis on the show and makes everything stand out a little bit better. And let's talk about exactly what happened on the first night. First night, I'm not really going to talk too much about it, but I'm going to give you guys enough content just so you know what happened. They held their United Kingdom Championship tournament before. The winner gets a title match with the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. The night before, we saw some pretty good matches. Matches that stood out to me were like the Jack Gallagher versus Zack Gibson match. Excellent way to open up the show. Very good. Jack Gallagher looked very good in the match, and it also showcased why Zack Gibson is a great heel. We had a match between Joe Coffey, Dave Mastiff. Good match. Joe Coffey picked up the win. We're not going to get too much into it. Flash Morgan Webster versus Jordan Devlin. Really good match. I think Jordan Devlin has a lot of potential. I know they say he's trained by Finn Balor, or he was his protege. That's a guy that I think we all need to watch out for in the future, because he looks like he's got a lot of potential, in my opinion. I feel bad that he loses every year in this tournament. And Travis Banks, 2 years in a row, guys, that I have picked the finalists, and I thought my guy was going to win, and he lost. Last year I picked Pete Dunne to win. He lost in the finals. And Travis Banks, we're going to get to the finals right now, basically. He did not win. He wound up losing to Zack Gibson. Excellent match, though, and something that you guys can go out of your way to check out. Toni Storm also won a #1 contender triple threat match, and Toni Storm's amazing. If you saw the Mae Young Classic, you know who she is, and she's someone who I can't wait to see more of in the ring. Now, one other match that was great was the Tyler Bate, Trent Seven, Pete Dunne, British Strong Style versus the Undisputed Era. Match of the night. These guys stole the show, and they proved why NXT is getting their own brand in the UK. These guys are the backbone of that, and you guys have the top 3 talents in the UK to look forward to and check out. And if you guys are in the live chat, make sure you're talking. You can throw up some stuff. I just wrote hi in there. All right, but let's get to the review of this show. All right, guys, so we opened up the show with an NXT Tag Team title match. We had Moustache Mountain, which was Tyler Bate and Trent Seven versus the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. The grade for this match, I gave it an A-. The chemistry between these two teams, the Undisputed Era and British Strong Style, and I'm including Pete Dunne and Adam Cole in this, off the charts. Definitely match of the night, in my opinion, for this show. Lots of great near falls, and that's going to be in all these matches, so I'm not going to try to harp on it for every single one, but lots of great near falls in this match, and I just didn't expect the ending to happen like that. I wish it wasn't ruined by WWE's app and social media and everything else. I hate spoilers, I really do, but we have new NXT Tag Team Champions. Moustache Mountain picks up the victory with a cool, I don't know if it's like a reverse, I don't know if it's like a burning hammer kind of tag team double team move where Tyler Bate drops the knee onto him, but they ended up picking up the big win and becoming the new NXT Tag Team Champions and celebrated with their fans. It was a cool moment for everyone in that arena, and I like Moustache Mountain as a tag team. I think they fit very well on the NXT brand. But my question is, how are these two brands going to coexist going forward? And that'll be a question for you guys towards the end. So make sure you stay here for this review. The next match is Killer Kelly versus Charlie Morgan. I felt this was an average match. It did what it was supposed to do. Killer Kelly was in the #1 contendership match the day before on the day one part of the special. Killer Kelly did her best. I like her look. She has a lot of potential. And Charlie Morgan was who they seemed like they wanted to showcase more in this match. Charlie Morgan did pick up the win, but she had an interesting style. I just wish they would have gotten a little bit more time to show off what they can really do. So, not a bad match, but an average match. Not too much to complain about. Now, as you all know, there was a triple threat match to determine a new #1 contender for the UK Championship. And that match was supposed to have Mark Andrews, Travis Banks, and Flash Morgan Webster in the match. But Johnny Saint comes out in the beginning of this match and he botches what he was going to say. But Johnny Saint said that he is making it a fatal four-way match. Who does he add to the match? Well, Noam Dar. And Noam Dar's not singing about Alicia Fox and all the stupid stuff he was doing on 205 Live previously. Noam Dar comes in to getting chants like he used to before he was on 205 Live. Noam Dar was seen as the man here, and he got a pretty big pop for him returning for this match. Noam Dar came in, and not to make this sound bad, because you guys may say that once you see the rating for the match, or the grade. It's a normal fatal four-way. It's like what you expect from WWE at this point. Nothing outstanding happened, but it wasn't bad either. I definitely thought that Travis Banks was going to walk home with this until someone else was announced, and then I had to wonder who it would be. Noam Dar winds up picking the win in the fun fatal four-way match, but like I said, it's something you would expect. I give it a C+ for a grade. The next match, the NXT North American title was defended with the champion Adam Cole versus Wolfgang. We haven't seen him in a long time. And my first question is, Wolfgang is underutilized, and I'm not sure why. To me, it just seems like Wolfgang isn't getting the proper respect out of everyone. But I guess you could say the same thing for Trent Seven. We really haven't seen too much of these guys. Like, they go in, and then all of a sudden they disappear. They're forgotten about, and I don't like seeing that for the talent. I would really prefer if they showcased him a little bit more, because I think he's really good in the ring, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Thoughts about Wolfgang would be really cool, but I like him. So Adam Cole in this match was over. The fans were chanting, and I was shocked at the reaction he was getting. Not that I didn't think the UK fans would know, like, the Adam Cole baby, but Adam Cole is a heel, and I just couldn't believe how much everyone still loved him. And we'll get towards that. We'll get into that in a second with the end of the match. Adam Cole picks up the win with a shining wizard to the back of the head, and he retains his title. And the interesting part to me came at the end. Adam Cole controlled the crowd so well in this match that he didn't miss a beat. Like, the crowd, basically, he does his taunt at the end, you know, Adam Cole, baby. And afterwards, Adam Cole was exiting the ring, and the people were chanting, one more time, one more time, one more time. And I thought Adam Cole was going to do a heel thing and say, yeah, and then, like, basically play them. But instead he gets them, he's like, okay, come on. Oh. And he does it one more time, and the pop was huge. It's actually a great moment if he ever has, like, a DVD later on. Very good job by Adam Cole to control the crowd. I thought he was going to go for the heel move, but not. I gave that match a grade of a B. Solid B match. We get into a tag team match next, which had Aleister Black and the one and only Ricochet versus EC3 and the Velveteen Dream. First question for this one. Is EC3 a heel or a face or a tweener? And I have to ask everybody that question because I'm confused as far as what EC3 is supposed to be, guys. Not saying that he's not good. It's just he has so many different roles in NXT. In the beginning, I thought he was a face. Then I saw some tendencies of him being a tweener. Now I felt like he was a heel because he teamed with Velveteen Dream. But I still have more questions because of the ending of this match, which we're going to talk about and get into once again. Next thing I wanted to talk about was the Velveteen Dream. This guy has an awesome persona in the ring. He gets it. He did so many things in this match. The one spot where I said he definitely gets it was when the Velveteen Dream was up at the top rope, and he looked like he was going to do... He did a lot of Macho Man mannerisms, which it reminded me of Macho Man from like 1989 in his heel persona. But he was going to come off with a double axe handle smash to the outside. And the Dream said, no, I'm not hurting my knees for anybody for that move, so people would cheer me. So the Dream kind of waved it off and got some boos for it. And good job, Dream. He actually did what he was supposed to do, being a heel. That was the part why I said that about Adam Cole earlier. I thought he was a heel, so he would tell the people forget it, but he took the pop. Ricochet and Aleister Black. These guys amaze me that they are able to perform things with minimal errors inside of the ring with certain talent. I know that recently Aleister Black had a botch, but in this match, they did so many crazy things and took chances that everything worked out beautifully for them. And once again, these guys put on a great match. The finish of the match saw the Dream walking out on EC3 when he was trying to tag. In the match, the Dream ended up hurting his left knee, and he was just limping on it. He basically said, forget this, I'm out of here. Why am I going to deal with this? And understandable. He went to the back, and maybe this is a feud leading up to a feud for them, but eventually the Velveteen Dream left. Black Mass on EC3, 1, 2, 3. Aleister Black and Ricochet are your winners. Once again, I gave this another solid B. It was good match, decent. It wasn't anything that would be like NXT Network special quality, but for what this was, good job. Excuse me real quick, gotta take a drink here. All right. Next, we have the NXT Women's title match. We had Toni Storm versus Shayna Baszler. Now, during this match, I was tweeting. Give us a follow at EPW Show on Twitter. And I was just basically talking about how far these talents have come since I first saw them in the Mae Young Classic. And not first saw them in the ring, but first saw them in the WWE style that they're in. And they've improved so much since then. Now, I put that they're two great talents who've improved. They're like fine wine. Like over time, they've gotten so much better. And I know it's not real wine time and how long it takes for that, but they did a great job in this match. Shayna Baszler ends up winning by countout from her choke. She had her on the outside, basically choked her out, and she couldn't get in the ring. It got Baszler a lot of heat, but the Queen of Spades did her thing. I like Baszler as a heel, and I look forward to seeing her next feud. Toni Storm, amazing talent. I would love to see her in the actual NXT brand down in Full Sail. So who knows if she's going to be on the NXT UK brand or if she's going to be on Full Sail. But I look forward to seeing more Toni Storm matches because I think she's one of the best the division has to offer. B- for a match. Pretty decent. And we get to the main event for the WWE UK Championship. Zack Gibson gets his title match versus the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. And overall, decent match. Pete Dunne went out there and did his thing. Pete Dunne is an amazing talent. One of my favorites, like I said, out of the whole UK brand. Zack Gibson, great heel. He played his part in this match. He did what he could. There was one pinfall where I thought maybe Gibson was going to win. And also the submission. Pete Dunne did an excellent job selling, making you think that he was going to tap out. Pete Dunne does not tap out. He winds up hitting the, I think it's the bitter ending, and gets the victory. 1, 2, 3. And he wins the match. Overall, grade of a B+ for that match. Pete Dunne goes up the ramp and ends up celebrating with Triple H, who is with Johnny Saint and the rest of the NXT UK roster. And you started seeing some of the faces from yesterday up there and a couple of the other guys who wrestled tonight. And Triple H basically said that he's ready to start off with the rich history of UK wrestling and putting NXT on the map. Now, my question to you guys is this before we end this video. What do you guys want to see from this NXT UK brand? Do you think it's oversaturation for the WWE Network and the WWE's overall market? Is this a ploy to stop Progress and everyone else from expanding? Is this so that WWE has their finger on the pulse for UK wrestling? I don't know. I think it's a smart business move, but it's also a tactic that other companies need to be watching out for, I think, for the future. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Like I said, this is business, but WWE's got the most bucks, and they're trying to make sure that they keep their #1 spot, because right now I feel like wrestling is thriving, guys. Wrestling is a hotbed once again, and a lot of people are interested in it. But tell me what you guys thought of the overall show. What was your favorite match? Were you interested? And what do you think of this NXT UK brand? I appreciate you guys checking out the show. If you guys could, make sure, if you're on Facebook, to leave a like on the Everything Pro Wrestling personal page. And if you want to join the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group, it's a private group. Just join, send me a message, and I will definitely add you guys to the group. And also, make sure you check out our podcast. We have a podcast on Anchor at the link of anchor.fm/EPW. And we also have one in iTunes now as well, and on Google Podcasts. So just type in Everything Pro Wrestling. You may have to put Anchor after it, but once it pops up, make sure you guys subscribe and enjoy the content. I'm out. I appreciate and love all you guys and all my new subscribers, and thank you so very much for watching the video till the end. Peace.